Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yup, what's good, original crew, man? We're back today. We got 5 reaction channels who lost everything. Shout out to Bill's YouTube, or Bill's YT. 5 reaction channels who lost everything. See, do you know anything about other reaction channels? See, you'll be like, I don't really watch other reaction channels.
No, I know about other reaction channels, but like I don't keep up with like every little thing other people are doing. And that's anybody. But I watch other reaction channels. Not here lately, but I have. Yeah.
Okay. I just want to see what you said. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna cap. Hey, if you in, I just hate when people be like, well,
I don't watch any. Yeah,
I don't
tune into nobody. I'm like,
but you post the same content other people post.
I'm like,
I found it interesting too, so you want to put it to your audience.
I don't find anything wrong. Like that should be a thing where we like support each other. You know what I'm saying? Like don't be ashamed to.
You might peep shit.
Or don't be ashamed to be like, yeah, I support this person. I watch this person.
Or I'm interested in that same topic.
Something like that. Like I feel like it's kind of lame when people be like trying to. I don't watch nobody. I don't be okay. Whatever. Cool.
I think I got some hair in my eye. My bad. It's in this eye. Don't worry about it.
Want me to blow it?
Nah. It's cool. It's cool.
Okay.
I need my flush, but my flush in the other room. But hey. With that being said, man, before we get into it today, make sure you check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want to first support, all you got to do is check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's visuals,
like it with a thumbs up.
But hey, man, let's get it. Let's check it out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go.
There is 1 or 2 genres of content on YouTube that I feel burn out very quickly if you don't add anything to your videos. That being life hack videos and reaction content. But these genres also used to be the fastest growing communities on YouTube. But even though these communities grow very fast, they sometimes aren't that loyal. Reaction content was huge in the mid-2010s, and you barely had to do anything as someone making the content to get a fan base. This was all well and good until commentary YouTubers started to point out that this content was blatantly stealing from the original uploader. Because these reaction YouTubers weren't adding anything new to the videos. A lot of the time, these creators would be on the bottom left or top right part of the screen, sitting there watching the video with the viewer, but not saying anything about the video until the very end, and maybe it was like 2 seconds. As more content creators started calling out this type of reaction content, a lot of these reaction content creators started to lose their audience. Today,
but what's so crazy is those are the complaints that we get a lot.
Yeah.
Is, oh, y'all just yap a lot. Oh, y'all.
I'm like that's what we're supposed to do is talk. We're supposed to add to, commentate. Like
basically, this is not just an ordinary reaction channel. It's
like we just sit here watch.
Like we like to interact with the video. We comment like
I like
basically.
to talk.
Yeah, she actually do. I know y'all think I do.
I mean, I don't be talking a lot, as much as maybe he does.
I don't.
But
honestly,
I am the talker.
In a relationship, she's the talker. I'm not. But on YouTube, I'm the talker. She's not.
But that's what you're supposed to like.
But also, let me say this.
Go ahead.
When y'all used to see it before we came into this setting, the way we paused and talked a lot, we had to because of the way we were recording videos. It was for editing purposes only. Like as far as much as pausing. That's the reason why if you watch us now, we don't pause as much as we used to. Because I used to have to pause and talk and try to elaborate more. Because the way we was recording, like if the screencaster I was using, the lips would not line. Yeah. And so the only way I would be able to get the lips aligned and y'all not see it is by me pausing, talking, and interacting with the video way more than I really wanted to, but I just had to. And I took the hate, and it's cool, it's whatever. But you got to do what you got to do. And I always chunked it up to that.
And we still, which is everything that he just said, we still get that hate or whatever, that like you said, that we talk too much or we pause too much.
But if we sat here and didn't say nothing, they'd be like, what's the point?
Because I feel like people have gotten so used to certain other people or whatever, like having their style and how they do things, and they, you know,
Yeah.
they don't pause as much or talk at all until the end, or maybe like once in between.
Everybody's
but we
different.
just everyone is different, and I feel like that's the thing that makes you who you are, because everyone brings something different to their channel or to the platform or to whatever it is that they're doing. But can't make everyone happy.
And that's the point CB trying to push to me. She like, if I sat here every day trying to please everybody,
You'll be miserable.
I wouldn't be happy my own damn self. So
you cannot please
like,
everyone, and that's something
like,
that you have to learn and move on.
She be like, fuck. I don't care.
I
bro.
appreciate the ones who get it and the ones who don't and are always negative. It is what it is.
Today, I wanted to look at reaction YouTubers who lost their entire audience. This could be due to controversy or just straight up boredom from their fans. But before we continue, please subscribe to join the best community on YouTube. Without further ado, let's look at these reaction channels and see why their audience started to hate the content that they were producing and how this impacted the creator's channel moving forward. Reaction Time is a channel with close to 15 million subscribers, and at one point in the channel's lifespan, it was over 15 million. But over the past few years, his subscriber count continued to fall. It seemed like after he hit 15 million subscribers in 2020, those subscribers started to bleed out every single month after that. So
let me tell you another reason why people, everything's starting to look the same now. And when I say that, it's the blending of all thumbnails are starting to look the same. Everybody got the, like, I like what we do, and I say this, bro, I wish people would stop emailing us about, bro, I don't care what y'all do for other people. I don't care. I like us. I like our thumbnails might be cheesy, corny, low quality, whatever, but it's a true representation of us and what you're getting from the video. We literally grab a thumbnail from the video. That, like, is organic as that. Like, it's a grab. It's just a grab. So many people say, but the whole time they're doing video, like, they're like this. And it's dry.
Yeah.
But just to get you to click on it. And YouTube wants everybody to have these same over-exaggerated thumbnails. But then in another instance, y'all come out and say, hey, we want to stop and stop that.
Yeah.
Because it's driving false, what they say, like false. I'm looking for you to add the word.
I'm trying, look, I'm searching in my brain like all these words, and I'm like, that's not the word. That's not the word.
Like false
advertisement.
Like it's basically false
that's
advertisement.
all I can think of.
Because you're expecting for a exciting video, but then the video doesn't be what the thumbnail is
like,
about.
It's about to be
so
lit.
quit. My thing is with YouTube, quit pushing those thumbnails. Then have a more organic thumbnail that shows the true interest of the
what it is that you're getting for real. Yeah.
So what happened? Why did Tal's channel start to die and is currently only averaging around 20,000 views and only on rare occasions hits over 20,000 views? I think it all has to do with his audience becoming bored with his videos and reactions. A big criticism for Tal and other reaction channels back in the day was that they barely react to any of the content, usually being perched up on the corner of the video and just watching it as the audience is watching it as well. At first, people enjoyed that style of reactions, but over time, the audience wants more. Like, why am I subscribed to you if I can just watch this video and support the actual content creator who made and uploaded the video? It's crazy to think that Tal's channel isn't doing well because he actually add more content to his channel, like looking at Reddit posts. And other creators like Charlotte Dobre make a killing off of Am I the A-hole videos. But I feel like as time went on, Tal drifted away from that content and for some reason went back to just straight up reaction videos and doubling down on it. A common theme that we will see across all the creators that we speak about in the video is that they become way too repetitive and very, very lazy. If we look at Tal's channel, we could see that he got so lazy that he didn't even want to change his reaction in the thumbnails. He just grabbed a screenshot from the video and slapped the same JPEG over it that he used in like the last 20 videos before this one. I'm Alex, got a lot of eyes on his video calling out Tal and his lackluster reactions, and I think this is when Tal's audience really started to understand that Tal didn't really care about the content that he was reacting to. So instead,
that's the other part. You gotta do content that sparks your interest too. If you constantly only doing things that you like, all right, it's gonna be something for the algorithm.
Yeah.
You get bored. Your audience can tell that you're bored. And like I'll say this because we just got a comment. me and C is a woman, I am a male. Right?
Yeah.
Women go through things in life.
What they say? Because I see
No, because
something.
it was a comment.
I see some things, but I don't see everything.
It was a comment earlier. Somebody was like she looks annoying, and that's annoying.
Oh.
She is a woman. Women go through things all the time for a long time.
Every month.
And then not even just during that
Every
period.
day.
They got mood. Women got mood swings, and so not every day you're gonna get a smile, get a perky smile all the freaking time. If she's feeling ill, also we be sick and we'll still shoot a video. I've been sick, she's been sick. We still shoot a video because we just know hey, that's something we gotta do. Just like hey, I'm feeling. I think one time literally you had like, did we record when you was like ill, the worst ill you've been since we've been together? Did we record?
I think maybe not the first day, but. Like the first day, like you hit, probably not. But maybe
you still
like the
sick
second day.
Because you were sick for over a week. And we still,
it was a long time.
And we still recorded.
I was like, dang, I ain't gonna never get well.
But
yeah.
But so don't. My thing is quit trying to look into everything and thinking it's something when it's nothing, bro. Yeah. And quit trying to judge a relationship off of a reaction video, bro. You will never. Y'all don't know what the hell's going on, bro. Like we've been together, bro. We've been knowing each other since 2010. It is 2025, bro.
Yeah.
Like push on, bro.
Yeah.
To understand that Tal didn't really care about the content that he was reacting to. So instead, he'd fake his reaction in order to have a video out. His reactions regressed, and when he was called out for this, he started to overreact to the clips, which just seemed extremely fake and not genuine. This led to Tal posting less and less to his channel, and he'd eventually post a video speaking about his absence from his channel and how he became unmotivated because YouTube got harder to upload to because it was too restrictive with its policies.
Why I basically stopped uploading and what I want to do in the future. From the moment I started doing YouTube videos and uploading content online, it was an absolutely life-changing experience that I've never even imagined was possible. What are the odds? I think I got pretty lucky.
That is true though. It is every year it gets harder to upload these videos. Every day we try to upload a video that gets age restricted. I mean, every day there's a video I try to upload and it's getting age restricted. And you gotta censor, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta figure it out. Sometimes they get approved, sometimes they don't. They tell us what's wrong. I go back to the drawing board and say, hey, see, I gotta edit this video out. Yeah. Like I got like 3 videos right now sitting on the channel that's age restricted that I gotta go back and re-edit. Like it gets hard every day, bro. I'm getting tired of it myself. And that part is kind of what affects your drive and your motivation, your happiness from doing it. But let's go. I'm pausing.
To have all of you guys support me for 7 years. Started
just
7 years ago. But reaction time really took off. In those 7 years, a lot of different things changed. TikTok wasn't a thing. We had Vine back in the day, and YouTube was basically one of the main places that people would come to watch videos, especially funny videos, videos that would be fun to watch, that you'd watch for hours with your friends. And now things have definitely changed. TikTok is extremely entertaining, but I don't think it's ever truly the same like how it was when I grew up with YouTube. I've noticed that me and some of my friends definitely have struggled to make videos in the same way that we made before. YouTube has a lot of different guidelines, and it has become very restrictive over the past few years. You can't use certain music, you can't say certain things, and it's made videos a little bit more difficult to make. And as someone who likes to make YouTube videos, I couldn't get on TikTok super easily because I'm just so used to connecting with you through these types of videos.
This whole statement I feel is BS. I think he just didn't want to try harder to get better content to react to, so instead of changing his content or going back to reacting to Reddit posts, he'd instead lay down and let his channel die. About 6 months ago, Tal uploaded a video titled How I Went From YouTube Famous to Nobody. In it, he'd talk about how he went from the highest heights of YouTube to the lowest lows, and again, he'd blame YouTube for being too restrictive with its guidelines. This is 2 years after he posted that first video, and he still feels like it's YouTube's fault for why he became unmotivated.
Yeah, that year. The one that threw everyone for a loop now, didn't it? And for me, it also hit extra hard. I was one of the first few people that got sick, and it took me a while to bounce back. I just wasn't really uploading videos anymore, and the dream started to feel like it was slowly dying. For the first time in my life, YouTube felt against me. I felt lost and honestly kind of scared for my future as a creator.
It's just, also, it doesn't come off organic because it looks like he's
reading
something.
from something. Yeah. I peeped that too.
So
but,
it's not it's not coming off very organically.
Started losing subscribers and I was not getting the views I used to get.
Them
I really
eyes,
started feeling like I
like-
began losing my passion for making videos. I mean, YouTube had all these strict guidelines and it felt so difficult to make content, especially content that I enjoyed, that I really wanted to make. I honestly did not know how to deal with it. Being used to always climbing up, it gets very difficult when you have to start coming down. And it sucks to say, but all these things just made me not want to make content anymore. It wasn't fun and I lost motivation and I lost touch with a lot of you guys.
He does seem like he left the platform once again after he said that he felt motivated to post once again during this video, so I don't know what's going on with that. I feel like reaction time never changed with the times, continued to make the same reactions, and it didn't grow with his audience. So as his audience grew out of his content, he stayed the same, and because of this, people stopped coming back to his videos. But this could also be due to YouTube being oversaturated with the reaction channels, but with him having 14 million subscribers, he definitely should have stood out more than what he is now. It seems like he may have taken another break from YouTube, and maybe he'll come back, but I don't know if he actually will. And if he does, he might get even less views than what he did before he left. The next creator that we will speak about is DangMattSmith, who is another reaction channel with over 15 million subscribers. It's crazy because DangMattSmith didn't create his channel to post reaction videos. For a very long time, he was doing skits and chat roulette videos, which initially got him his first 100,000 subscribers on his channel. It wouldn't be until years later when he'd switch his content from chat roulette videos and skits to actual reaction content, and this all started when he reacted to Mortal Kombat with his girlfriend. I think from that point on, he realized how easy it was to gain views with putting very minimal effort into his videos. And if that makes you millions of dollars, why wouldn't you just do that content instead of trying to find interesting people to record on chat roulette? DangMattSmith and Reaction Time were friends around this time, and they'd both make pretty much the same exact videos, and this friendship would last until the current day. But unlike Reaction Time, Matt still has a fan base. Not nearly as loyal as they were a few years ago, but he still does. Today, DangMattSmith averages around 20,000 to 100,000 views per video, which is a significant drop off from his heyday. I think a big turn off for his fans are the nasty videos that he reacts to, and just taking 2 seconds to look at Matt's channel, it's filled with blister popping videos, and out of his last 10 videos that he posted, 3 of them are blister videos, and the rest are scary videos and videos of people getting injured, or that's what he makes it out to look like in his thumbnails. There are a few reasons why I think DangMattSmith has fallen off, but let's just do the basic points. Matt makes repetitive content. I had to watch a few videos for research for this video, and one thing that was consistent was his reactions. They were always over the top, and you could tell that they were always forced. Another issue is his thumbnails, where he'll use the same exact image of himself for the thumbnail multiple times throughout the week. But that's not the only thing that he reuses. If we scroll through his videos tab, we could see that Matt posts the same videos over and over again. At first I thought it was probably just the same thumbnail and title but with a different video, but I was really wrong. Disappointingly, I realized that Matt reposts the same video, like this video titled "Why Did They Pop It?" Look at that nasty ass thumbnail. This was posted over a month ago, but 9 days ago there was the exact same video posted. Same title, same thumbnail, and same exact length. I tried to look through the comments to see if anyone else knows.
Same thing.
No,
Same
I'm
as
saying
that
like the
title.
month, like the time. Well, did he say a month?
Yeah.
A month in between?
Yeah.
No, you good. I was just trying to see. I was like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
a month.
month.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
not. Yeah, okay.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
This too, but no one speaks about it. Or maybe those are in these banned words where people can't really comment on it because it would just go into like a spam comments like folder area.
True.
This is pretty
You can't
bad,
set that
and it
up.
really shows a lack of care and effort that he has towards making content for his audience. Now, I'm not sure if this is some type of joke that he does for his viewers, but I feel like this is just really messed up to his loyal fans who actually like his content. And the one
The only thing I'll say is, because it only has happened to us a handful of times where he don't record as much as we do because he doesn't upload as much.
Yeah.
But some reaction channels upload so much where they might come across a video and they like, oh, that's interesting, not knowing they recorded the video like a year or 2 or 3 ago.
Yeah,
You just
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh shit, I didn't even realize I already seen it. Like, because when you watch so much and then you have a regular life and then you try to indulge in other things, stuff starts kind of getting like jumbled up, right?
Yeah.
And you like, I can't remember like, that's why sometimes like with the Mr. Ballin videos, it's literally like, dude, like we'll literally be looking like this. Did we do this already?
I'm like, I know some
Yeah,
of
I
this
know some of
information,
this stuff.
and I'm like, I don't know if I
The
know it
fuck?
because we've done it, or I know it because I just have
Or
heard
did somebody
it over
else
the years.
cover this already?
Yeah.
And it's so confusing, bro.
Yeah.
We literally be like,
and we'll check, and like we don't see or find anything then. But then you have somebody be like, "Yo, already," and I'm like, "No, we have
ain't
not."
no way,
They
bro.
don't. Yeah, no.
Like this is just really messed up to his loyal fans who actually like his content. And the one example that I showed isn't the only time that Matt has done this. He continues to do this over and over and over again with all
can't
kinds
justify
of
that.
videos on his channel. Nowadays, Matt gets just a fraction of views that he used to get back when he was huge on YouTube. And again, I think it's due to the videos he reacts to, or in this case, just re-uploads. I feel like people could overlook his fake reactions, but what they couldn't overlook was him reposting videos just to make some more money without putting in any effort. DangMattSmith doesn't care about the videos he posts to his platform, and you could tell that he only cares about the views that he receives, because why else would he be pumping out so many videos at a time and also post the same exact video over and over again if he wasn't trying to get more views on these videos without actually recording new content so that he could put it onto his platform. Now, we can't talk about reaction content creators who lost their entire audience without talking about Jinx, one of the pioneers of lazy reaction videos. Jinx was at one point in time the biggest reaction channel or fastest growing reaction channel on YouTube, and literally ran 2015 and 2016 with his content, gaining a massive amount of subscribers in a very short amount of time. But he'd also lose his platform just as quickly as he'd gain it. You see, around the time that Jinx started to post onto his channel, that's when reaction content started to go viral, and Jinx rode the wave of popularity that was happening with the reaction genre. Now, Jinx's reaction wasn't over the top. Hell, he barely even reacted to the videos at all that he watched. But for some reason, people really liked his videos. Or maybe they just liked the videos that he was reacting to. But regardless, Jinx grew very fast. But when you grow so fast off of reacting to other people's content, but also not shouting out or putting links to the original video in the description, this can cause some controversy. See, commentary channels at the time started to take notice with how Jinx and other creators would straight up steal a video for their own channel and sometimes get double the views than the original video, which isn't good. Grade A Under A would make a video on Jinx and call out his actions and how he tries to justify his reaction content because he makes the video better with his reactions, supposedly.
Videos do show your reactions, but they're f***ing shit. People are watching your videos, watching that good content in the corner. They're not watching your reactions, mate. So it's not like I have an issue with reaction videos themselves. I like me a good reaction video, right? I just have an issue with dickheads like these two making a living off of silently watching other people's stolen content and then bragging about it.
That's crazy. Sorry, we muted because our neighbor's loud ass car. But yeah, I just can't sit here and just. And I know some people, we've gotten comments in the past for save your commentary to the end. We don't want to. We're here for the video, not just go watch the original video. Then, like,
yeah. That it doesn't. It's irritating.
It's annoying.
It's irritating because I'm like, you don't have to be here, right? Yeah, you have people that do come to see the video, and they also come to see like us talk or our commentary or our side stories or whatever it is that we got going or talking about. You don't have to be here. You can literally go and watch the original video.
That's part of like our channel is throwing in the side stories, throwing in our personal life to as far as a reference to what we might be watching to make it like also alter like not just that's the video. Like we add there's substance and stuff that's added to the videos. For those who actually sit and really actually watch us, they like, hey, I've learned about you. People know, if you really watch us, you know where we're from. Yeah. You know a little bit about our background. You know our education. We spoke on that. We spoke on how long we've been together and how our relationship. We spoke on our family members. We spoke on a lot of different things. Yeah, you know famous people I know about. I know about a lot of people. I know a lot of people. Yeah. You will know that. You will know. See, family members are some of them are in the public eye, in the public eye and stuff. You will know that information. You will know, like we always express and put our personal life into the videos as well. I just can't sit here
and wait till the end.
Now, some videos we typically try not to like over interact with or over
depending on what it is.
Like the the death battles. The death battles, I try not to interrupt because it's mad information given out, and we try, and we're both very competitive. That's the reason why we throw like the competition stuff in. Even with the try not to laugh, we're trying to find different things to like amp up to try not to laugh, and where it's just not just to try not to laugh, but also a punishment with it. That's the reason why we put money on the line between the two of us. Eventually, we don't use certain apps and stuff because of privacy concerns. But we do want to eventually be able to give back to y'all with those videos and stuff. Like, so we're just trying to figure it out for our safety part. But we're very competitive, and like when we do say, hey, we're going to try not to laugh and give back money to y'all, it's coming literally from one of our accounts. It's going to you. We like, that's why we be up here. Because I ain't trying to come up on my account. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it'd be like very competitive, and we just trying to like the next try not to laugh we doing. We got a challenge we're working on even with that. Like every month we're trying to add stuff and come up like think outside the box of what we should do next. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But just to add something to it, some type of other substance where you literally can go watch somebody else's video. You don't have to watch ours.
You don't have to watch our, like, if you like someone that reacts a certain way that just sits
here. Or if you
here,
like the original video,
go watch the original video for sure. Period. Point blank. Just go watch the original video. But if you like watching, reaction videos, or watching it with someone, or feel like, because, you feel like you're watching it with someone, but you don't like someone that pauses and talks and add to the video, go find someone that reacts the way that you like, or just go watch the original video. It's that simple. Instead of complaining and being negative.
Or what I normally do, if I come across a video, I'm not entertained. You know what I do? I've always did this. Click off, go on to the next. I don't dislike people's videos. I don't like, even if I like a video, I'll share it and I'll send it to somebody. I don't necessarily always comment. I don't always like. I appreciate those who do comment and like. I really do. But I'm not, if I don't like something, I don't give it no energy. I don't give it no time. I just say I don't like it and I'll go about my business.
Yeah, I am a liker. Like if I like something, I'm going to like
it.
I won't comment, but I like, hey.
Yeah, she's a liker and stuff like that. And she'll share too though.
And yeah. Like,
but I'm not a big commenter and I'm not a big like or dislike person. I have liked videos in the past.
I've never disliked a video.
Yeah, I've never
disliked a video.
Nah. Because if I dislike,
as crazy as that may sound, believe it or not, I've never disliked the video.
Yeah, I just click off. It ain't that serious.
Cause let's be honest, some of us make those videos a lot better.
Really, mate? This? It's a dick.
Friends with a dope man, have a nigga real. Bring a girlfriend, man. Tell me when I see 3, 2, 1.
Hey.
It's adding to the video, is it? That awkward, confused expression on your face you insist on making us look at was genius, man. That was a really nice touch to the video. That's your idea of making the video better, is it? You smart.
Now, obviously, if you are Jinx, you'd have to respond. Grade A Under A was a huge commentary YouTuber, and this video generated a ton of views, which put more attention on the fact that Jinx was a terrible content creator who added next to nothing to his, quote, reactions. Jinx did respond and pretty much called Grade A cloud chaser and said that he was only attacking him because Jinx was pulling in a ton of views and was very, very popular.
Asking me to react to and all that stuff, I'm not going to react to it because reacting is just free promotion. I'll put up a video, all the people that hate me are going to watch that and then go subscribe to him because he hates me too. Whatever though. But I'm not going to even tell them what the video is. I'm not going to tell them what the fuck the name of it is. None of that. I'm just going to go off that list because he basically took the stuff that everybody was saying in the comments and all the other hate videos and put them all into one video. So let's get into it. Now, first thing I want to say before I even start going down this list is the fact that...
Do you think it's possible his ego probably is the what like, because I always say this, like, at the end of the day, always be humble. But also, if I feel like and I hate when people do this.
What?
If I respond to somebody in the comments, please do not want to feel as though you need to come in the comments and tell me I shouldn't respond the way I responded. I'm a human just like you. I don't give a fuck. I will respond the way I feel as though I need. Because I ain't sent for you, don't send for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What was your question?
No, I'm just saying, like, but no, like, because the reason why I'm saying, because people be like, just be humble, be the bigger man. No, tell them, don't if they ain't say nothing to you, why you bringing negativity to them? They ain't bringing it to you. But sometimes people fail to be humble about the situation. Like, Like, just because I'm like, my platform is growing fast, doesn't give me the right to be arrogant and cocky and egotistical. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, that's the reason why we ain't sitting up here rocking chains and I gotta be blinged out and I'll show y'all the money and all this, and we doing P.O. box opening up stuff and we showing the money we just spend on. It's not about that, bro. Like, I really like just enjoying doing what we do. I do it with my wife. And we allow y'all to come in, and it's like we sitting down with our cousins, and we just watching something, and like we talking about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody like that we personally know who watch our videos that we personally know. They don't have to watch the videos, bro. And honestly, a lot of them, it'd be random. They'd be like, "Yo, you know what? I was watching y'all videos." So I was like, "The fuck." They was like, y'all are like, I really enjoy watching y'all videos. Like, the fuck? Like, we don't promote to family, friends, or nothing. Honestly, half of them don't be knowing we do YouTube. They just come across us. And they was like, I be watching y'all. I'm like, huh? You had plenty of people from back home reach out to you, be like, you know, I be watching y'all, but y'all be tripping me out. And honestly, even though I'm not a 420 person, I know a lot of people who watch us be high as hell, and they vibe out. It's good vibe content. That's all it is. But that's probably the reason why he had his fall off. Because eventually, when you constantly pushing egotistical personalities, eventually you turn people off.
Yeah, true. That is true. That's facts.
This guy hates me because I'm popular. Because I'm YouTube popular. That is the one reason that it all boils down to. He could say he's not a hater. He could say all of that. But let's just be honest. There are thousands of reaction channels out there that do more or less of what I do. And the only one he decided to call out was me and my brother. Why? Because I'm the most popular, and I guess he called out my brother because he's my brother. I don't know why. But anyway, let's go with this list. So first thing he went on to say is that reaction channels, all you do is sit there, be quiet, sometimes give a little giggle, give a little gesture, which I do on my ERBs. First of all, the thing is, he would find a really small clip of when nothing major is going on, so you don't, like, no one really has a reaction, you're just watching to see what's gonna happen. He would grab something like that to make it look like every single video, the whole video, you're just sitting there like this. That's not true. If you watch my videos, you would know. Some videos get crazy, and I get crazy right along with them. Another thing, he's probably going to get into that later. Next thing he says is that people are not watching my reaction. They are only watching the video that I'm watching. That makes absolutely no sense. Like, why would you click on a video that clearly says reaction just to watch the original video when you could just go and watch the original video? That doesn't make sense. And also, if people only came to watch the video that I'm watching, the original video, why the fuck would 1 million people subscribe? If they came to watch the video that I'm watching and they enjoyed that video, they aren't going to subscribe to me. They're going to subscribe to the person that made the original video.
After this, Jax Films would make a video on Jinx, and then iDubbbz would make a content cop on Jinx as well. And the constant criticism for his content started to get to him. He'd switch up his content, but when the views fell and he was left with no loyal fans, he'd post a video speaking about how he would continue to post videos because it's his passion. And he'd continue to post whatever he wanted and not be a slave to his YouTube audience.
What's wrong with you? Man, I'm not popular on YouTube no more since I stopped doing reactions. So what? Do something else. Man, I tried, but that ain't what they want. I gotta do what they want. Man, that sounds like a slave. It's called YouTube. You gotta do what you wanna do. Yeah, but then I won't be famous. See, man, that's your problem. You doing it to be famous. You're supposed to be doing it because it's your passion. That's why we started in the first place. What, reactions are passion when we first started? I mean, nah, but I don't even want to hear it. If you're doing something that you don't even want to do, how long until you slip into a depression for being a slave to fame? Yeah, I know, but that's the best way to keep the subs happy. Yeah, but how about you start working on your own happiness before everybody else's?
That is somewhat true, though. That is somewhat true. But you also do have to look at what the people want to see. And, like, because a lot of stuff we have done and are currently doing is based off people recommending it.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing everything people are recommending. Just won't. But sometimes, like I would, y'all, hey, if you watch us, you know, I was never into anime. Never see will tell you I used to clown anime. I was like, bro, I don't get it, bro. I don't see how people can watch it. Then I've watched it.
I don't
I'm
think
like,
that's clowning, but yeah.
well, you know, in my definition, I'm
Yeah.
like clowning. But
You just didn't, yeah.
yeah, I ain't get it. I was just like, and then I used to talk about your friend because she was into it, and I was just like, see, I ain't like, but I started watching it, and I was like, I gave it a try, and I was like, oh, it ain't that bad. Then I started finding other ones. I'm like, oh, I actually like this one, and I'm like watching other stuff, and I'm like, oh, I'm actually into this. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's all about being open-minded to things.
Exactly.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
But you do gotta
entertaining your fans is important at all. But
you do got to stay grounded into you.
Right.
It is you too.
Right.
It's about you, the creator. But you know what I'm saying. Don't be afraid to be influenced by others that are watching you.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Entertaining your fans is important at all. But how you gonna tear yourself down just to lift them up? I mean, after a while, you gonna start getting depressed, and then when you do those reactions, they gonna see that depression in your face. You not gonna be as hype as you used to be, and then they gonna leave anyway because you not entertaining like you used to be. So what you think I should do? We ain't finna be no typical ass YouTubers. We not doing it for the views, no fame, no subscribers, none of that shit. We do this shit because we love this shit. So you saying even though I ain't getting no subs and low views, I should just keep going? Exactly. The fame. If they didn't love you for who you are, they didn't love you from the jump.
He'd eventually come back to making reaction videos, but the ship had already sailed, and this time it left Jinx behind. He'd try to switch up his content a ton of times, but nothing helped, and he'd eventually fade into irrelevancy. Until recently when he came back, but to TikTok. He'd finally give his opinion on how he was cancelled almost 10 years ago, and he'd say this about the situation.
That part is definitely true. I definitely got used by a lot of those people as a scapegoat. Like, some of those people had a genuine dislike for me. I don't know why. Like I said, they're weirdos, because if you don't like me, you're a weirdo, because I ain't bother you, I ain't did nothing to you, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was definitely weird. It's like, it was 50-50. It was probably like more like 90-10. Like 90% was straight up weirdos that just wanted to come at me, probably because everybody else was coming at me at the same time. So it was like, ooh, let me jump on the bandwagon and just hate this dude for no reason too. That was 90%. The other 10%, I'll say some of them actually had a genuine problem with me. They just didn't like the way I reacted. And I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Like, to this day, I understand why some people didn't like the way I did them, but I don't care, because I didn't like the way some other people did them. To this day, like, the fact that some people pause it a billion times, that's annoying to me, bro. I'm just like, you don't pause it. If you hand your friend your phone and say, look, watch this, you don't keep pausing it as they're watching it. You watch them watch it.
No, I do.
I'm about to say.
No, I do.
Y'all.
I really do. And I would rewind it, take it back, and rewind the clip.
Nothing.
I do. Like, it is
in real life. Every day.
This is me. We can watch a movie. I will pause it if I enjoy it and comment and talk about the part.
Just let it play.
Like, it is what it is. Now, like, I will say, if you watch Patreon and you watch Patreon stuff, we try to refrain because we understand what, like,
on there, like, stuff, like,
And that's what my reactions were. It was like, yo, it's a friend watching the same video that you saw. You know what I'm saying? You don't want... I didn't feel like that. I didn't feel like I should be pausing the video constantly. And I also didn't think I should be talking through the video, through the whole thing. Like, I wanted to hear what the video was saying. How can I hear if I'm talking the whole time?
But that's not... I don't... Like, if you just let a video play...
The entire time.
And at the entire time... And you literally don't say much, or that's not making transformative content. That's not adding... like adding to the visual. That's not, to be honest, like with that, that's literally like stealing content. At that point, it is like, I'm just sitting up here and I'm not being interactive with it in any such shape, form, or fashion. Yeah. Like that's you might as well just took the video, re-uploaded, and just kept going.
And it's just fact. That is
Like you might as well just did that. I respect you more if you do that.
You know what I'm saying? That was a lot of people's issue with me. Like, yo, he don't say nothing. I'm not trying to say nothing. I'm trying to hear the video. You know what I'm saying? If I laugh, if something is mad funny, it's funny. And that was one of the worst parts about doing reactions. Like, I used to laugh so hard when something was funny, and if it wasn't funny, didn't get a peep out of me. And people literally came at me for that. Like, yo, he didn't say anything. I ain't had nothing to say. He didn't laugh or nothing. Wasn't funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was really that simple for me. Like, bro, if I ain't say nothing through your video didn't do nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? That was the reaction. It was ultra genuine. I had the realest reactions in the world. And people hated me for that. Now everybody is making these extra fake reactions, flying out of their chairs, screaming to the top of their lungs, pressing pause every 30 seconds, doing all of this extra like none of that is genuine. That is not what you would do if somebody handed you a phone and said, look at this video. You wouldn't do all of that. You know what I'm saying? You would do what I was doing. You would watch, you would say what you had to say, laugh if it's funny. If it ain't, you would just hand the phone back. Like, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of the worst things about what happened to me. Like, bro, motherfuckers was trying to call me out, and it's like, all of y'all are wrong, bro. Like, I'm doing them right. You feel me? I'll still stand on.
You know the biggest problem is you just said all of y'all are wrong. I'm right, but if everybody wrong, you right. I mean, they might probably got a point. You wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. And also, I was trying to think, like, with the equivalent of, like, one thing that he said. But I was like,
What was
like,
that, though?
with the, like, just for instance, like, if your friend handed you the phone and you didn't find it interesting or whatever, or wasn't funny, then you just hand the phone back and be like, I'm good. I was looking at it like, well, if that's the case as well, then if it didn't resonate with you at all, then why upload it? Period. Because it didn't resonate with you. It wasn't funny, but I'm going to upload it so I can still get $1 from it. And
you on to something with that?
I was
nah, that's fake.
Yeah, that's fake. That's fake to me.
We have literally started videos, and
there has been many times where we have started videos and it just did not resonate. It didn't hit
with both of us, or
both of us, or with
one
of us. And if one is unhappy, we both unhappy, and that's just what it is. Yeah. And we like, you feeling this? Nope. And y'all don't see it. Y'all, it will not see the light of day, and that's just what it is. That's genuine to me. That's all being authentic. I'm not going to sit up here and fake it. I can't fake it, never have, and never will.
And that's the reason why I also said, just because you recommend a video doesn't mean we're going to react to it, because if I feel like I can't have genuine interest into something, you can come in 1,000 times. I don't care.
Yeah.
You come in just to comment. At this point, and no disrespect to you.
Yeah, definitely no disrespect.
I just want to react to something that I'm gonna be interested into, and hopefully other people be interested into.
Just by the title, and also some things y'all do recommend. We've already seen it, and I'm not gonna get up here and act like I haven't seen it before, or just like, hey, we already done seen it, so we're gonna just react to it. It's not genuine to me. Like, I just can't do that. But whatever, it is what it is.
That's true.
All of y'all are wrong, bro. Like, I'm doing them right. You feel me? I still stand on that to this day. Like, I was doing them the way they should be done. All of this new stuff, all of this extra super duper fake reacting is not cool to me, like, at all. It's super corny.
I was actually glad to see that he has a pretty decent following on TikTok with around 200,000 followers.
That's good.
And it does seem like he's perfectly fine with how everything turned out. He has a music career now, and he's been sharing his music with his followers. And to be honest, it ain't half bad. So it seems like even though he lost his entire audience on YouTube, he found a new and loyal audience over on TikTok, which is just a really nice story, I guess. The word react is synonymous with the React channel, which currently sits at 20 million subscribers, but the videos only get a small fraction of the views that they used to get. See, React did something far different than traditional reaction content creators, because instead of reacting to videos themselves, they'd have either elderly people, kids, or YouTubers react to the videos that they'd show them. This was far different than anything posted by other creators and channels at this time. And because of this, React would blow up, reaching insane milestones extremely quickly. This exponential growth would have continued if Benny and Rafi didn't find themselves in drama. And that's when they try to copyright the word react so that other creators wouldn't be able to post reaction videos unless they were part of their network. Obviously.
And that's the reason why you have people start using reacts or reaction. because they really can't. At one point, can use the word react.
Yeah.
So people started trying to like use it, formulate it, put an S on it, put a pot, like do whatever.
Do whatever they had to do to get
it's not,
around it.
If you do something this stupid to try and copyright a word, then everyone will speak out against you and turn on you very quickly, no matter how many like subscribers and fans you had. This saw the React channel lose a ton of subscribers, and because they were losing a ton of subscribers really quickly, Benny and Raffi had to post a video clarifying what they meant by copywriting the word. They'd also apologize and say this.
The confusion and negative response over what this all is has been so overwhelming. And what we've realized is that we completely screwed up with how we originally talked about this.
First and foremost, we're sorry for confusing people by using terminology like our React format. We were never trying to say that every video where someone reacts to something else is something we would try to control. When we referenced licensing the React format, we only meant our specific series, not the overall genre of reaction videos. We do not own the genre.
And we're creators at heart, and those who know us personally know how passionate we are about trying to help creators, and React World is meant to be an extension of that, with us simply providing resources and tools to anyone who wants to go down this path of creating one of our series with direct support from us.
So there's no way to go into...
Have you applied for any trademarks? Yes, we have trademarks just like other companies that use trademarks to protect their properties. So for example, we have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/react. So we're trying to protect it and not run the risk of losing our channel name thanks to someone else getting the trademark. But
this apology somewhat stopped the bleeding, and people forgot about all of this drama, and the channel would continue to grow once again after this kind of blew over. This was up until 2020 when old videos of Benny in blackface would resurface online. And this was right after React posted a video titled, "This is my story, #Black Lives Matter." Talk about controversial, am I right? This would lead to some crazy drama, and React would apologize to the internet, pretty much saying that it was a different time and they understand that it was offensive then and it's still offensive now. And they shouldn't have done it even back then. They should have been more like understanding and realizing that they shouldn't have done it. But things would get even worse when Raffi was exposed for having weird videos posted with a puppet who was supposed to be an underage girl.
it's a type of filmmaking and films that are only for adults.
It's like segregation, like back when the blacks weren't allowed to go to the same bathroom.
Not the same thing whatsoever.
Yes, it is.
I really don't understand everyone's obsession with making videos like this back in the day. Miranda Sings was also like this, and I'm not really sure why, but it was very, very weird to like with like somebody who's supposed to be like a young girl, even if it's not actually a young girl, but something or someone trying to portray a young girl. It's very weird. Eventually, with all this drama, the Fine Bros would sell the company kind of secretly, to be honest, and they'd run off with a bag after being exposed for being hypocrites and favoring the white reactors over other reactors. Surprisingly, they still have a ton of subscribers, but just like every other channel that we looked at on this list, they don't get nearly the same amount of views. Now, the last reaction content creator that we are going to look at is probably the absolute worst reaction channel ever on the platform. Not only is he extremely toxic, but he's also extremely, extremely lazy and repetitive.
Why you say that?
No, he said the worst reaction channel on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Registered late. It registered. Because when he said it, I was like, oh.
It's the way he said it, though. He's like the worst reaction channel on YouTube. I'm like, oh, and then shit. Like, damn, it's like that, though.
Let's see what he...
That's crazy, but everybody always coming at this dude top.
Yeah.
But hey, I don't know.
Not only is he extremely toxic, but he's also extremely, extremely lazy and repetitive. And I'm not even just saying that because I've had my beef with him in the past, but he's just terrible. I'll explain why. BHD is probably one of the biggest idiots on the platform. And because his ego is for some reason huge, he feels like he can...
And that's the thing. He does. From us seeing other videos, he does have an ego. I'll say almost everybody he's covered probably has had an ego. Like I do feel like Jinx has the ego. His brother most definitely got an ego. You know who his brother is.
Yeah.
Because I'll say this on some real spill. Before we did any reactions on YouTube, I never knew who Jinx was. Even while doing reaction videos and stuff, I never knew who Jinx was. Like never knew who BlasphemousHD was until after we got to a certain point. I came across. I'm like, oh okay, let me see what he does. I'm like, oh okay. But for the most part, honestly, everybody he has talked about in here, I never heard about. before doing YouTube myself. Honestly, personally, before doing YouTube, I never watched people do reaction videos. Like, I got into doing reaction videos from, I ain't gonna say the name, but it's two individuals. They were doing music reactions.
Yeah.
And I was like, shit, I might want to do music. And I ain't talking about Zias and B-Lou. I'm not.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. The two individuals, they're not even that big on YouTube. Like, honestly, we probably got near around the same amount of subs they got now.
Yeah.
But also, when I was in college, I used to watch like random people listen to album reviews, and the whole concept of what I wanted to do is on YouTube. Like, I never did. It was gonna be reactionary, but I wanted to kind of do what what's the white dude that used to do late night television and used to go ride with like the Migos and they be rapping in the car with them and stuff like that.
Oh dang! If you didn't ask me, oh my gosh, what is his name?
But basically, I wanted to do
the car karaoke stuff.
Yeah,
or
but
the car,
basically, what I wanted
whatever.
to do was I wanted to ride around with different random people. We just ride around, have conversation, and and listen to albums.
Yeah.
And do album reviews. That's what I wanted to do. Then I started understanding the legalities when it comes down to YouTube and the guidelines and stuff like that, and I was realized, oh shit, I won't be able to do it. But literally, that's what I want to do is just ride around with friends and homies and different people, just have them in a car. We listen to an album that recently dropped, and we just, you know what I'm saying, get a first reaction to it. Like, because I used to remember we used to watch the group of dudes who used to do the car roulette thing type stuff. The car battles and shit like that. Yeah, like we used to watch a lot of that. And then I realized music is hard on YouTube, and I was like, dang, can't do that. But before that, I never really watched any reaction channels. Like, then I started doing YouTube, and I got introduced to like an I'm Dante and some other people, and I'm like, okay, this is reaction. And so like I kind of took to them as far as like an understudy, but not necessarily I just understood how reactions work and what you're supposed to do reaction channel.
I can't really say if I have or not, because I don't want to like lie. My memory is
horrible. You mainly used to watch, like, because you put me on to YouTube for real.
Yeah. Thank you for that. You said,
like, I'm talking about like understanding, like, because I knew about YouTube. Yeah. But I wasn't like, because my homies in them used to try to tell me to do YouTube in college, and because I was DJing, I was doing other stuff, and they was like, bro, go this route, and I was like, bro, that's not me. Yeah. I'm not in a camera type of person.
Facts. But I can't say for sure, but I just know for certain that this, like, I wasn't like, if I did like come across someone and watch someone, this wasn't the type of content that I was watching, like, for real. Yeah. Like, I was more like into like the beauty content, vlogs and stuff like that I used to like tune into. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure I've come across like, because I do remember the first guy. And I remember the second guy, the white guy and the black guy at the beginning. Yeah. I do remember them. I've come across their stuff before, but never like just tuned into it. But I knew their face, you know, whatever the case may be. But this wasn't the type of content that I've ever like was tuning into for real, or even wanted to do for that matter. Yeah. Like, I wanted to do YouTube back in college, but it wasn't this.
Like, I'm finna tell y'all, literally, like, if you made it to this point, just a little. Our YouTube journey literally started. C was supposed to do YouTube, not me. Yeah. Literally, we was out of college. We had just moved in. We was staying together, whatever. I was trying to work a 9-to-5 job. I was like a career-driven 9-to-5 guy. She wanted to do YouTube. I'm very business oriented though, and I was just like, "Hey, I got everything already for you. I got a computer. I got a Mac. I got editing software already there for you." She was like, "Well, I don't have no camera." I said, "F it." I went to I said, "Let's go to Best Buy. What type of camera you need?" Yeah. And she was like, "Oh, I've been looking at this type of camera." I said, "Fuck it." I went and bought it for her.
What happened?
The camera sat for a whole year. She never touched the camera.
Gosh. Why?
The camera literally sat for a whole year. She never touched it. What happened was I lost my job. Yeah. I got fired from my job. I was making good money. Yeah. Especially somebody fresh out of college. Yeah. Making good money. Lost my job. Said, "Hey, I need something to do." I
Until
said,
you found
and I
another
had,
job.
because I had nothing. I was like, I don't know what to do after this.
Yeah.
Like I was like, I'll figure it out, but in the meantime, I need something to do.
Mm-hmm.
Started doing reaction channel. I literally same day I got fired, I bust down, cried because I ain't no career path where I was gonna go. I said, you know what, F it. I got on YouTube, did a video. That video is not on YouTube. Nobody knows that video. I don't even know what the video is.
Yeah.
And you could see my sadness in the video. But I said, you know what? I fell in love with it from that day on and been doing it ever since. I eventually got a job, but I knew the next job I had wasn't going to be what I was going to do. And even when I went to that job, I told them people, I do YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, and eventually that's where we at now.
Yeah.
That's just a short version of it.
Yeah.
Treat people around him poorly because he feels like his subscriber count defines him as a person. BlasphemousHD TV started doing reaction content in 2015 and quickly started to take off. This was due to him also roasting other creators as well, and fans of his channel absolutely loved his genuine reactions to the videos that he was reacting to. It felt real to them, like they were watching a friend watch a video that they were showing them. But quickly this would change. Because BHD would gain over 2.8 million subscribers so quickly, that's when he'd mistreat everyone around him, aka the people who helped mold him into the content creator that he was. He'd get into some unnecessary beef with Chavez, who was a staple for his videos. And when fans started to ask what happened between them, BHD started to fabricate lies about the falling out that they would have to try and paint Chavez as a person who ruined everything. Chavez would finally respond in the video, pretty much saying that he won't bring up what happened between them because it's not really for the fans to even know about this stuff. It's more so between them. But then he would also let the fans know that BHD was lying and how he always lies for absolutely no reason and just to get like attention online.
Fucking lies for who knows what. Nobody cares. People are completely content with, we had a falling out because it's what happened. They want the details. They don't need the details. It's hurtful details. You cheated on your ex and you took it out on your friends and you lied to one of your best friends. You said, oh, he wasn't my best friend, blah, blah, blah. I didn't trust him that much. Dude, we saw each other for like 13 hours, 7 days a week for 8 months. All the other fake friends you bring around you, be careful. Because I never stole from you, I never tried to fight you, and keeping it real sometimes hurts people's feelings. And that's what the fuck I do, and you've had that from the beginning. And I don't need to be rich, and I don't need to be powerful, I just need to be me. And I've never regretted being me, and that's all I ever will be.
Then later on, Dr. Girlfriend would be in a video where she'd spill the tea that BHD cheated on her for the majority of the time that they were together.
What's the reason that you and BHD broke up? Well, he cheated on me with multiple different women, so... How long were you together again? Almost 5 years? And how many of those years was he cheating on you? About 3.
Now, I don't know how he had like a model at this time or cheated on her with a model. I don't know. It was crazy to see BHD get exposed like this, but never admit.
Was she really a model or was she just getting her makeup done? Because he said he used to always call her doctor girlfriend. Was she a nurse or she just worked? So he just worked in the medical field. So he just said doctor because she worked in the medical field. Because she could have still been a nurse, you know. But
admit to anything until later on when he admitted that he cheated on Dr. Girlfriend because she was depressed and wouldn't sleep with him. He'd play the victim and acted as if she was holding out on him. So he just had to find someone else to give him sex because he just needs it.
Look, so with the whole Dr. Girlfriend stuff, I'm going to tell y'all why I cheated. Like, for real, for real. I've studied some psychology on manipulative people, and this is what they do, bro. They get you to a place of depression. They beat you down psychologically and then feed you with scraps. Give you a little bit of taste good, right? Because she was depressed. So yeah, I went and got a different chick. I like a month into sexlessness with Dr. Girlfriend because it sucked.
Now, eventually the channel that made him an egotistical idiot would be terminated off of the YouTube platform for breaking TOS and copyright infringement. And BHD was left with absolutely nothing. Now, you'd think that this would open his eyes and make him repair his friendships with the people who he hurt in the past. Like, you know, a redemption arc, something that really happens when you, like, lose everything. But that didn't happen at all. He'd start to post reaction videos on his second channel and quickly passed 1 million subscribers. But people noticed that 1, he was re-uploading deleted videos from his main channel, and 2, the new videos that he would post were all fake reactions. At this point, his fans realized that he wasn't a genuine person, and they could see that he wasn't doing these reactions to be genuine, but instead to make some money. Eventually, BHD would switch to making exclusively Family Guy reaction videos, which were funny at first, but after the 100th Try Not to Laugh Family Guy reaction video, I think people tend to get bored and tend to leave your content and channel. He'd then react to The Amazing World of Gumball, which again, he'd just overreact to. Not overreact like you'd be like, oh my god! Like overreact like he would watch like a thousand episodes for 1,000 videos. His reactions were lazy, and I low-key feel like he just wanted to watch episodes of Family Guy and Gumball, and that's why he reacted to those shows, because if he's gonna watch it, he might as well record himself watching those videos. But yeah, which thinking about that is pretty funny, to be honest. I don't know, it's funny to me. But this damaged his reputation and channel. Just like other reaction channels who fell off, he'd never change his thumbnail style, using 1 to 3 different JPEG images of himself on the side of the thumbnail. Kinda like Sniper Wolf. The reactions were the same for every single video, and it just wasn't the same vibe that it used to be for BHD in his old main channel. BHD now gets around 1,000 to 10,000 views per video, and people are now starting to realize just how bad his content is, with Internet Anarchist and Crash Out Clancy making videos on it. BHD is a weirdo who flexes a dead subscriber count in order to feel good about himself, and when anyone ever calls him out, he will harass them for months. Trust me, this happened to me, but it was funny to go back and forth with him from time to time because he'd just randomly DM me and say something stupid. So to go back and forth with him and tell him that he has a dead channel and that he can't really affect me, it was great. If you could be anything in this world, don't be BHD, who is an ego-driven idiot who is lazy and boring and flexes a dead channel to try to seem cool. It's pathetic and cringe all at the same time. Not to mention that he's a man-child who is 40 years old, who gets upset when other people call him out, but then he pretty much blew up his channel by making fun of other people. It just makes no sense. There are a lot of great reaction channels that are still on the YouTube platform today. I think the biggest issue for creators that I spoke about, besides the ones who got into a ton of controversy and drama, is that they never adjusted to the changing of times. They literally ran this style of content until the wheels fell off. But it's pretty disappointing to see creators like Reaction Time, who did nothing wrong and posted decent content, start to lose a following because his content became stale. He never stood a chance. Jinx was another creator who I think didn't deserve all the hate, but because he blew up so quickly, he was an easy target. He didn't know how to handle all the hate, and he pretty much got bullied off of the YouTube platform. Reaction content can be both amazing and scary all at the same time. Yes, you can take off very quickly with it, but sometimes you just might plummet out of nowhere. And if you have it as your main bread and butter, sometimes the bread gets moldy and stale and the butter gets rancid and you don't want to eat that. What I'm trying to say is don't put all of your eggs in one basket. And if you're blowing up on reaction content, just make sure to create a second channel for your other passions, because you'll never know if the reaction channel will maintain its growth. How do you feel about these creators that I spoke about in this video? Do you know them, or are they all just new to you? Let me know in the comments down below. While you're down there, please.
Yo, shout out to Bill's YouTube. Well, YT. I don't know if it's stands for
yeah,
YT.
this
I'm just saying
YT.
YT.
Bill's YT.
But yeah, like reactionary content, I would say these days doesn't look like, it's not that quick blow up anymore. Like people expect it to be, because so many people do it. The only way at one point it was a quick way to draw traction if you were doing music, but music became so complicated where it felt pointless. So I wouldn't. If you want to do it. I never tell anyone not to do anything.
Yeah, true.
But just be okay with the pace. Everything is not gonna blow up. You're not gonna see the same numbers that you'll see. Like a Cosnat doing a reaction to something, or a Dante, or any of these reactors that have millions and millions of subscribers. Yeah. Hell, you might even, like us, we have 200,000 subscribers. Not every video is going to get 1,000 views or 2,000 views, but at the end of the day, it's about what keeps you entertained, what you like to laugh at, what is interesting to you. Not everybody's going to want to watch. Especially depending on how your following base is. True. And honestly, we've had YouTube reps tell us, "Hey, you should push and market to a different group of people." So basically, telling me not to be myself and kind of sell out to who I am.
And I would never do that.
Yeah, like I can't just say, "Hey, I'm finna do some content here."
What's for us?
Just to pull y'all into it. If I'm not interested in, I'm not interested in.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Like, no disrespect, but F them. That's not me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I can't say, hey, because then that's also not a part of being genuine. And that's basically what they're telling you to do, is not be genuine, be a sellout, and do things just to get for the numbers and views. And that's not, no.
Yeah.
But hey, man, y'all spam us up in the comments. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts about it for us down below. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ and Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are.
Kid and C.
We are.
Time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar, 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 dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.